Hello, and welcome back to Greybush Productions. Israel has just done something amazing that reaffirms the moral high ground from which it wages its defensive war against terrorism in the Middle East. Just last week, the IDF engaged in a high-risk hostage rescue operation and were successful. And who was the hostage that Israeli commandos rescued? It was a Muslim man, a father of two, named Qaid Farhan Al-Qadi. Iranian propaganda, spread throughout the world by the hordes of useful idiots, accuses Israel of being Nazis and of carrying out genocide against Muslims. Israel's latest daring hostage rescue proves beyond any doubt that this vile allegation is a bald-faced lie. There is no Muslim nation on planet Earth that would ever risk the lives of its military to rescue a Jew. This would never happen, and if you believe this, I have a great deal on a bridge I'd like to sell you. The IDF, Israel's defense forces, are the most moral army in the world, and this latest military action proves this in spades. The IDF gives advance notice to civilians to leave areas that are subject to military action through roof knocking, leafleting, phone calls, emails, text messages, and by loudspeakers. No terrorist organization has ever given any notice to Israeli women and children before blowing them up with suicide bombers in cafes, schools, bowling alleys, and buses, or before raining down on their heads rockets and missiles as they sleep at night in their homes. Hamas hostage Qaid Farhan Al-Qadi was rescued in a joint action by the IDF and Shin Bet Shaitet 13 Commando Unit. Hamas held him for almost a year in a tunnel with no access to sunshine or fresh air. He was allowed one shower per month and subsisted on just one piece of bread per day. He lost over 40 pounds, and by the time Israel rescued him, he was unable to walk and had to be carried to freedom by Israeli heroes. Upon being rushed to a secure Israeli hospital for treatment, he was immediately reunited with his large family and greeted by friends, all of whom are proud Israeli Muslims, and all of whom love the state of Israel with their hearts and souls. After being fed a large meal and allowed time to rest, Israeli President Benjamin Netanyahu telephoned him and the two had a brief but touching conversation. Netanyahu reaffirmed that Israel would never stop until all hostages, regardless of religion, were freed. Al-Qadi thanked the president for the heroism Israel extends to all Israelis, Jews and Muslims alike. Typical to form, pro-terrorist anti-Israel propaganda is spreading across the interweb, accusing Al-Qadi's rescue of being due to luck and chance. They argue that the IDF simply stumbled over him on accident. This is a blatant lie. It was, in fact, a targeted rescue mission. And how do we know this? We know this because the rescue was not conducted by IDF regulars, but by the highly specialized naval commando Untai, Shaitet 13. This unit is only deployed to conducting highly specialized missions that require the utmost skill, precision, and care. Israel and the IDF will continue to risk Israeli lives until all hostages are rescued, regardless of their race, religion, creed, or nationality. Israel fights not only on its own behalf, but on behalf of modern civilization, on behalf of Western ideals, and on behalf of all its allies, namely the United States of America. May God bless the IDF, the United States, and Slava Ukraina. Thanks for watching and be safe out there.